So something that I found was useful was using basically. Yeah, I got it from my parents' house. I just attached a string to it, but yeah, I'd use it for basically cleaning my socks and underwear. My underwear that I got from the emergency department. These are like typical psych ward fucking underwear. Like, it's nice bright and white, which is great for detecting shit stains basically, because when you're on the homeless diet they give you fucking food that gives you the shit stains. So like, yeah, this is cleaning my underwear in a public bathroom, and you know what, for everybody's like well-being and health and safety, I think it's a good idea to wipe the sink down afterwards with an old dish what do you call it, dish sponge. So yeah, like, you can basically hand wash your underwear in a public sink, and then, you know, with the hand soap or whatever, like, you can use the hand soap, and then you just have to, so you basically like you can clean holy fuck, man, you can clean, yeah, you can do your socks and underwear in the sink, and then clean up the sink afterwards, you know. I think that's a pretty good thing. And then also, like, you can scrub your feet down too. So when you're changing your socks, you can scrub your feet, because the smell of your, obviously you have to wash. It's not like, you don't just change your socks and underwear, you also have to wash those areas. So like, washing those areas in the toilet are actually pretty convenient, like, I just learned. So like, it's also helpful to have a thermos. So when you're at the sink in the public washroom, you just get the warm water, stick your warm water in your thermos, and then you can, like, you know, it's like, it's not like a little cup that's gonna tip over in there. You can hold the thermos sideways and stuff, you know. So like, when you're marching all your stuff into the stall or whatever, your thermos is turning over sideways and it's not pouring everywhere, you know. And then you're sitting on the toilet, and you can literally just like you can just douse your genitals and fucking ass, and like scrub down with like a COVID mask that's covered in hand soap. Before you go to the stall, you just take your mask off, and you fucking like just like jam it under the soap bar, and then like you go in there with your thermos full of hot water, and you fucking hose yourself down, and then you just take your COVID mask and rub your fucking crotch and stuff, and then like, you know, and then you just like, you know, and then you rinse, right? And you take that, and you go to the fucking sink afterwards. You wash your face, hands, fucking underwear, socks, and then you take your fucking sponge that's clipped, has a string on it, so you can dry it out, so your sponge doesn't smell. Because I fucking hate fuckers that leave their sponge in the middle of the fucking sink, so their sponge stinks. So if you leave your sponge hanging, it's not going to stink. You can use it for way longer. You can clean way more fucking underwear and sock fucking sinks. Like, so yeah, it's just like little homeless tip like there. Sure, it's already been done too. I'm sure like I'm a product tester for basically like the homeless anarchist fucking book. Because like, all this shit's been thought of and done like many times before. They're just looking for alternate versions, you know, with like different faces and like attitudes for like whatever. So I'm sure there's a collection somewhere of a bunch of people saying what I'm saying, basically, with the whole sponge and fucking underwear clipped to their fucking bag or their satchel thing, you know. And then they're just looking for like, you know, there's like takes, right? And then like, yeah, so yeah, I think that was helpful. But I'm not trying to be helpful. I'm trying to get assisted fucking dying.